Hey, this is Samantha here from RecipeThis.com and the voice behind the popular kitchen gadgets podcast, Magic with Gadgets. Today I want to talk to you about one of these absolute air fryer greats, and that is chicken BBQ wraps. They're just so nice in the air fryer. They're perfect for the kids, and then you can upgrade them into a Hunter's Chicken style barbecue wraps as well, which is even better. So what ingredients do you need to make this happen? Well, let me show you. We are using a foil container because it's perfect fitting the wraps in so they're not flying about in the air fryer, but it also saves on tidy up. And then I'm using diced chicken breast, but the recipe that we actually have in Air Fryer Easy Every Day is using leftover chicken. So I'm basing this on the fact that how often do you see a recipe and you think, I fancy that, and then it says use leftover rotisserie chicken, and you think to yourself, oh, I haven't actually got any ready. So diced chicken breast is a fantastic fiddle-free way of doing it. And then garlic and tomato puree, barbecue sauce, some canned sweet corn, Philadelphia cream cheese is brilliant for spreading on the wraps, though you can swap that if you like for sour cream, some dried basil and some cheese, and then I've got a stash of wraps that need using up as well. So that's the main ingredients, so it's really simple and straightforward for doing it, and I can't wait to run through this recipe with you. But first, one thing I get asked a lot is what's my inspiration behind a recipe, and how do the recipes come about for a cookbook like this? You know, I mean, we've already produced a great cookbook with 140 everyday recipes for the air fryer, and now we've gone and done it again. So I often get asked, what's the inspiration? Where do I get my ideas from? Well, I wanted to talk to you about one particular recipe, and that's this barbecue chicken. How it came about is I was chatting to one of the other mums at my kids' school, and her son's a little bit more fussier than my daughter, and I said, well, what does he actually like? I want some family friendly recipes in there. I already had fish fingers, chips and beans already planned, but I was looking for something else. And it's become a joke that with the school menu, it's printed online and you can download it so the kids can see what they're eating each of the days. And certain days they don't like the food on offer, so they end up going into school with packed lunches. Well, one of them, including my friend's son's favourite, is the barbecue chicken wraps. I've never seen them up close because obviously they're having them at school, but I thought to myself that would actually be a brilliant addition to the cookbook. And another favourite place of mine is Pizza Hut, and I love their barbecue chicken pizza. It's absolutely delicious. I always take some home because I can never finish it. Or if we have it on the buffet, I always end up having that one the most out of any of them because it's so nice, because it's like shredded chicken, barbecue sauce, plenty of cheese and some sweet corn, which is what this is. So as you can see, on a Tuesday, on week 1, so it's a 3-week rotation, they get the barbecue chicken wrap. And I just thought it would be a brilliant addition to the cookbook. So that's how that recipe came about. And obviously I needed another trip to Pizza Hut, or 3, before I finished the recipe. But yeah, that is the inspiration behind it. And I think it's really cute the way they get these school menus. And then every night, the night before school, they read to me what they're going to have the next day for school, and they just love doing that. And I've stolen this off their board, and they're like, where's that gone? And I'm like, you're on week 2 at the moment, kids. I can borrow it for one day, can't I? So that's that, and how we were inspired to do the barbecue chicken wrap. So now on with these chicken wraps. I've got my foil tray there, and I'm just wanting to cook the chicken. So I'm just using 1 pack of diced chicken breast, and then just spread it out in your container like that. I'm just going to get rid of this and give my hands a wipe, and then hands washed and dried, salt and pepper into your tray, And then once you've done this, a bit of basil. And then once you've done the basil, I just recommend some olive oil, because then it'll stop the chicken from drying out. And then when you've done this, it's ready to go in. And then I'm putting it in the centre, but of course you can do it however you want. And then pop it on. And then we're looking for air fry, mega zone, 180, that's 360 Fahrenheit, and then a cook time of 10 minutes, and then press start.
Did you know that we have a free air fryer mini course? It runs for 5 days, is delivered by email, covers 5 important air fry beginner topics, and includes a free PDF and free recipes. Simply head over to recipethis.com and search mini course for full details.
We've done our initial cook time now, so let's check on the chicken, shall we? Oh wow, that's the chicken so far. So you can see this chicken is now cooked, and that oil is sizzling as well, which is great. So now what you can do is you can transfer it to a chopping board, chop up the chicken, and then add it to a bowl. So here's my chopping board. So now I've got all the chicken out. I'm going to use a fork actually, because it's perfect for holding the chicken so you don't burn yourself when it's still really hot. So then slice up your chicken. Another nice meat to do this with is chicken thighs as well. Boneless and skinless chicken thighs are absolutely amazing in the air fryer. It's red hot, so I'm just going to let it cool down slightly whilst I get my other ingredients ready. I've allowed the chicken a little bit of time to cool. Now we can start making it into wraps. So, a bit of tomato puree. A bit of garlic puree, about a teaspoon of each is fine. And then grab a spoon and add in some canned corn, because obviously I'm going with the Pizza Hut corn, chicken and cheese idea. So there, I've got my corn in now, and then we're going to use this for spreading the wraps with. So now my favourite barbecue sauce is Bullseye. I've been addicted to it for a few years now, and the kids love it too. So it's perfect for if you're feeding the kids. Start off with a bit in there, because you can always add to it, but obviously you can't take away. So give it a stir and see how it's coming along. You might be thinking, oh, you haven't put enough barbecue sauce in there, so obviously you can add more. So I want some more barbecue in there to give it a bit of colour. Oh yes, that's more like it. So if you look at that, doesn't that look fantastic? Now that will please the kids, and the big kids as well. And then of course, a big handful of mozzarella. You can use any grated cheese you want, or grate your own, just as long as it's something that melts well, then it's good. And then it's ready. So now let's talk wraps. So what we recommend that you do is that you grab a little bit extra. We're still using the same tray, by the way. You grab a little bit extra of your barbecue sauce. You put it in the bottom here and you move it about a bit. And this just creates a wonderful non-stick. And it stops the wraps from sticking to the bottom when you're trying to get them out once they're cooked. So now I've got a few spare wraps in this pack first. Just going to grab myself a spoon. Teaspoon will do the trick for your cream cheese. And then you just want a good layer of the cream cheese like that you can then use to stop them from getting dry, and it makes them so much more creamier. And then good dollop and a bit of your filling, and then wrap it round. And then also what the filling does is it helps it stick. And then in they go, and then same again. Teaspoon of the filling. Oh, chicken miss. And then in it goes. Wrap it up. And then in it goes. And now the third one. And then add some more filling to it. And then we've got 3 in there so far. And then I'm out of wraps, so I'm just going to open up this extra pack. And then some more of the filling. In it goes, and I think I can squeeze a 5th one in there. And then let's get some more filling in, and I've still got spare filling, so what you could do is you could prep some more for later. So there you go, all 5 of them in there, ready to go in the air fryer. And then grab yourself some egg wash. And then brush the tops of it, and then it's ready to go in the air fryer. So, open up your air fryer, pop it in the centre, turn on your air fryer. You're looking for air fry, you're looking for 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit. And then I'm going with a cook time of 6 minutes on the Megazone, and then press start. And we're on the cool down, so let's check on those wraps, shall we? Oh, wow, look at the lovely golden colour on them already. But let's put them up a level, shall we? And this is what I did. So grab your barbecue sauce and add lots of it to the top of your wraps. Add as much as you can, or as much as you want really, because it's totally personal choice to how much barbecue sauce you like. So that's how much I want to add to mine. And then what works well is a dessert spoon, because then, oh, it's finished its cool down. And then just give it a brush everywhere with the back of your spoon. And then we want cheese, right? Oh yes, comfort food heaven. So let's pop it back on. And we're looking for Megazone again, air fry. 180 Celsius, that's 360 Fahrenheit. And then we're going to add another 3 minutes and then press start. And we're on our cool down. So let's check on them, shall we? That is cheese heaven. Oh, wow. It never gets boring, this. And sometimes what I also do is when I serve it for the kids for dinner, I will put some extra barbecue sauce on the top for them, because it's just so nice. But it's way too hot right now for the kids, so they're going to have to wait. So let's just grab it out. And then I can, oh, it's still on its cool down. Wow, doesn't that look amazing? I can't wait to have some of that. And like I said, it's really good for batching as well. Perfect for using up leftover chicken. You could also do this at Christmas with your leftover turkey. Would work with ham as well, and so many others. And it's just one of those delicious, easy, everyday air fryer recipes. So it's cooled enough for me to touch it. Oh wow, I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look fantastic? I want to show you just how easy it is to get into. So I've chopped down the edge of this one here. And then I just want to show you with my hand just how easy it is to get into. I mean, if you look at that, doesn't that look fantastic? And then you look at it there, it's perfect. It doesn't leave mark on there. Not that you care really about the mark on there, because you're probably likely just to throw it out afterwards, but I mean more the fact that it's non-stick and you're not going to have the problem of trying to force it out after you've cooked it. So let's try a bit, shall we? When I last made this, my husband was so in love with it. He hid it away from the kids, and I'll tell you, it's so nice that you won't want to share it with anyone. Have you checked out Air Fryer Easy Everyday yet? It's our brand new air fryer cookbook, following on from the success of the complete air fryer cookbook. It has over 140 everyday air fryer recipes for you to follow along with at home in your air fryer. Perfect for different types of air fryers too, as it covers the air fryer oven, basket and dual air fryers, as well as some fun recipes if you're cooking for one. So what you're waiting for? Go and order yourself a copy now and you will not be disappointed. It's from 12 years of air frying. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to follow us on Pinterest, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course, you can also find us on TikTok. But best of all, head over to recipethis.com/newsletter to join our weekly newsletter. And I'm Sam, and thanks again for watching.